Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. Brian Winnekins at World Dairy Expo. Thank you to our Expo sponsors, including Ashley Gaussman, our BASF representative in Northwest Wisconsin, Wisconsin Credit Union, Mycogen Seeds, Matt Carley, representative in Northwest Wisconsin, AMPI, and Osteoplastics. Joining us right now is Bill Haggeman. He's president of World Dairy Expo, and we're going to talk a little bit about Expo 4 this year. And Bill, thank you for joining us. Well, for exhibitors and exhibits, are we up or down so far this year?
Oh, we've had a really strong show again this year. Our commercial exhibits have been sold out. They're sold out on a year-over-year basis. We have a waiting list to get in for the commercial exhibits. And our dairy show numbers are really strong. We expect we'll be probably north of 95% and maybe closing in on 100% of the animals on campus or on the grounds that were exhibited last year. So we couldn't be more pleased with how things are coming together for this year's show.
For the attendees, how many countries are we expecting here at this year's Expo?
Ooh, that's a difficult question. I know, to be honest with you, I know we generally shoot for about 2,500 international guests. Quite honestly, on the country's number, I'd be grasping at that one, to be honest with you. But it's usually in excess of 20 to 30 countries and 2,500 international exhibitors, and we're international visitors, and we're shooting for that number again this year and hoping that we can meet that goal.
Talking with Bill Haggeman, he's president of World Dairy Expo. Meanwhile, with the cattle show, I know a few years back we had some issues with it being able to have Canadian cattle come in, but now our friends from Canada are back. Are they back in force?
Yes, they're one of our foundational groups. They're strong year after year. We get them from most of their provinces are represented from Western Canada all the way to Quebec and Eastern and the PEI Islands. So they're a strong exhibitor group here, and we're glad that they're here year after year to support the dairy show.
Was there some concern among at least Expo organizers with the way that the dairy markets have been and over the last couple of years that there might be some folks that just weren't going to be able to make it this year, maybe either for the cattle show or even for commercial exhibitors because of the state of the economy?
Oh, we're very sensitive to the fact that the dairy exhibitors and the dairy producers are stressed financially, and so that's continued to help us really focus our efforts on making sure that their time spent here as either an exhibitor or a visitor, a customer, is well worth their time. So we've continued to put really our emphasis on how can we make our show more relevant, more impactful for their dairy business. So we've added things like this year we have a new staging area called the Knowledge Nook, and in that commercial companies can display basically the latest and greatest. What's a new technology, what's a new technique, what's a new strategy, things that have been developed recently, so that again, if those dairy producers are coming here, they can make best use of the time while they're here. They can really map out their time to make it an impactful day. They can learn about things that they can take then back to their operation to be more efficient, more profitable in this dairy economy. Absolutely.
World Dairy Expo continuing through Saturday here at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. That is Bill Haggeman, president of World Dairy Expo. I'm Brian Winnekins on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN.